take out of the box my brand new Singer Sewing Made Easy. This is the Singer Heavy Duty 4452 model, just purchased at Joann Fabrics, and I'm very excited. I saw lots of good reviews on here. It's got 32 built-in stitches, stitch guide inside. I'm sort of a beginning seamstress, sewing person, crafting person, and we're going to check this out. Okay, here we go. We're going to unwrap it. Let's see what is in here. Oh, hang on a second. Got that smell of foam with it. Okay, there's some foam pieces holding it in place. Whoa, nice. Okay, let's see what's in here. Inside of here, we have, looks like a very compact, oh, look at that. It's got a little plastic container, like a little bag. I do have a sewing box, portable little carrying box from my old sewing machine that I am replacing. Oh, looks like we have lots of needles. Nice, look at that. And a zipper foot in a little tidy bag. And wow, beautiful. That is so exciting. Okay, looks like we've got the foot thing, the cord, and I'm sort of looking for some instructions. Let's see if there's instructions in here to get, said it was a quick start guide. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, here's a quick start guide. And we will get things set up and get back to you. Thank you. Hello again. Okay, we just took my Singer Heavy Duty 4452 model out of the box. I'm looking at the quick start guide, and I thought it'd be interesting to walk through it together for anybody else that is a very beginner in the sewing machine world. So here we go. It tells us the first thing we want to do is plug our machine in. Here is our little cord and our foot pedal. So we plug this into here. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. A little helper here to help me plug things in. Thank you, helper. And looks like one part of this will be your foot pedal. Oh, this cord is not so long. Bummer. It'd be nice to have a really long foot pedal, right? In the world. So you could stretch it far away. That's really actually kind of short. That is a little frustrating. I'll throw this guy back here to plug it in. A second. Okay, that's a pretty short, that's a really short cord. Actually, no, never mind. This was bunched up here. Cord's okay. Could be longer. Okay, now remove storage compartment. Let's see how we do it. Here's our little instruction to remove the storage compartment. Okay, nice. We got a little storage compartment. Remove spool cap from accessory storage. Where's our spool cap? From accessory storage. Let's see. Oh, hang on a second. I think there might be a. I could figure this all out, or I could just start. Oh, there we go. Ah, look at all the nice little treats in there. A treasure trove of things. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is get all this beautiful stuff. Lots of activities and things that we need to make our machine work. Okay, we need to remove spool cap from accessory storage. Okay, that looks like the spool cap, and we need to remove a bobbin cover, as well as the empty bobbin cover of a bobbin case. Where's our bobbin cover? I don't know what a bobbin cover is. Spool cap, bobbin cover, as well as empty bobbin from bobbin case. Place thread and spool cap onto spool pin. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's bring this camera up here. So for our next activity, we're going to use red thread just to get this started. Put our spool of thread up here and our cap to hold it in place. Okay. And then our next activity, 6. Oh, bring a thread guide, place thread snugly into bobbin winding tension, B. Bring thread into bobbin from the center. I think I should turn this off and then come back and show you guys how to do it, okay? I'll be back. Hello again. So I figured out how to use my bobbin. So we're gonna use our bobbin cover and our empty little spool, bobbin spool. I'm gonna use red thread, and here's what we do. We take our nice spool of thread, put it on here, place this little white cap right here, okay? And then we're going to follow the little instructions on your machine. Here's 1. So the first thing you're gonna do is wind your thread up there. Then we are going to go around the bottom, all the way around in a clockwise place. Here's the hard part for older people like myself. We are going to take our thread. There's a little hole at the top of the bobbin. We're gonna pull it through there and then leave a couple inches. And then the important part is we are going to push this whole thing to the right. Makes a little clicking sound. Now it's all ready to go. I sometimes pull that through just to keep it taut, and it kind of looks like like half of a rectangle. Okay, now next thing we're gonna do is take our presser foot. This needs to relax a little bit, this new cord. We're gonna press on it, not too fast, but just the right amount of speed. Whoa, that goes pretty fast. Wow, that's pretty serious. Oh, that's fast. And we're gonna start to wind up our bobbin. Let's try to keep this guy out of the way so it doesn't get mixed up in there. Oh, it's already mixed up in there. Oh, no, it's not mixed up. Oh, it is mixed up in there. Bummer. Okay, hopefully that won't bother it. Come to haunt us back in a while, but that'll be a beginner rookie mistake. So you can see that the red thread is winding up on the bobbin. And some people load it up. I'm going to stop right here. Okay, and then to take it off of the bobbin, we will move it over back to the left, lift it up, cut this off, and now the bottom of our thread is ready to roll. The next thing we're going to do is place it into the machine. We wound some thread onto our bobbin. We're going to figure out how to put this in. And this can sometimes be tricky on your machine because everyone is very specific, every machine, and if it's wrong, it won't work. So here we go. This is my brand new machine, so it looks like there's some plastic here we want to get rid of. Okay. And then it looks like we're going to lift the lever on the back of the machine. You'll see there's a little lever, so we want to lift up the foot. We call this thing the foot down here. That just lifted this up. Looks like we push this to the right and it opens that little plastic door. Very cute. And it gives us instructions on here. Okay, looks like, so we plop this guy in here. We want the thread to be on the left side, sort of going counterclockwise, and we're gonna plop it down in here. And it looks like straight down at the bottom, we're gonna let that slide in. And then very gently, we're gonna go to the bottom of that little metal piece and come up right at the top of that. It says, okay, I'm gonna read the instructions out loud. Pull the thread through slit A with finger held gently on top of the bottom. Pull the thread clockwise until it slips into notch C. So this is notch C right here. Come on, guy, go in there. Oh, there we go. Oh, you can feel it slip in. This must be notch C right here, I think, right? Yes, okay, I'm assuming this is notch C, and it looks like we just leave it right here. There, it gives a little instruction of what it looks like, the image, and then we're gonna plop this guy back in. Okay, we're halfway there. Next thing we're gonna have to do is, okay, there we go. So that is done. I'm gonna pause it and figure out how to put a thread in the needle. Okay, we are now ready to load our thread through and get it ready to sew. So it looks like the machine has lots of numbers on here to show you how to do it in the instructions. I'm gonna walk you through it. So it looks like number 1, we bring our thread right across here. Number 2, we bring it right around this guy. And then we're gonna bring it all the way down, and it's gonna guide us where it wants us to go. So we're gonna go down to the right, around and back up, and then it has to catch on this thing. My experience is if you do it one thing wrong, it won't work at all. So we're gonna go around this guy, and it shows you how to do this. Now comes the exciting part, people. My old machine did not have an automatic threader thingy, so it took me forever, and the main frustration, so I'm gonna go behind this little piece, it hooks in there, and then there's a little hook right back here, we have to get it through. Let's see if I'm smart enough. Okay, so we have it behind there. Now comes the exciting part, so we are going to pull our needle down as low as it will go. So you'll take the knob to the right on your machine and pull your needle down. Then we're going to take this nifty little thing, pull it down. Once we have all of these things threaded and through this one little metal bar up here, we're going to do our nifty trick. We're going to pull this little piece down, and we want to get this right in the needle in between those two little ridges. We're going to pull this across here, pull this right under there, and then I'm going to hold this with this hand. Get that right under there. I'm going to go, what do? I pull this forward. I pull this back, and magically it makes a little loop right there, and that just saved us about a half an hour of time. For any old-fashioned sewing machine seamstresses out there, or fashion designers, we just saved ourselves so much time. Okay, next thing we'll do is we will make sure it's not knotted up, so we want it to go from the front of the needle to the back. The last piece of getting ready to sew is we need to pick up the bottom thread from the bobbin with the top thread. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to raise the presser foot lifter on the back, that little knob, so we've got some space between there. We're going to, by hand, go on the right side of the machine, over here, and we're going to bring it towards you to bring the needle down, gently. And we're going to just bring it down and bring it back up. You'll see it's going to pick up, should pick up the thread. Uh-oh. Looks like it's caught in there. Did something wrong. I think I might have done it the wrong way. You'll see there's a little loop down there. I don't have any scissors. I'm just going to use this tool that's sitting right here. Pull that, and you should have the bottom and the top thread. That is what makes sewing magic happen with a machine. And there we have it. We have the bottom thread coming from the bottom, the top thread coming from the top. When we add our machine with it, that is what changed the world when we went from sewing by hand to sewing machines.